Flag goes up. And away they go from that 1600 meter mark. Future Turn, Paper Trail, Intimidator, those three responded the best and will battle out in front to go and set up into the firing line. Further back and running to Bardolino, then comes Jam Jam. Rosh Kadesh currently racing about 5 lengths off the early pace. It's a strong gallop out in front. Professor Snape, one from last, and Rule of Thumb is last of all. Out in front is Paper Trail, who's drawn to go and dictate the terms as they approach the turn with just under 1,200 meters to race. Jam Jam in second, then comes Intimidator in third. Only racing 2 or 3 lengths off the early pace. Then comes Future Turn, who settled into the 1-out position. Bardolino's on his inside in fifth. Then comes Rosh Kadesh racing with Professor Snape and Rule of Thumb. Is last of all, about 8 lengths separating first to last. Is about midway through that turn with just on 800 meters left to go. They've slowed on the pace out in front. Paper Trail, though, is still the horse to catch. On the outside is Jam Jam in second. Then comes Intimidator back on the inside rail in third. Future Turn is in the 1-out position, racing 3 lengths off the early leader. Bardolino nets best. Then comes Rosh Kadesh, has about 5 or 6 lengths to make up. Professor Snape goes towards the inside for a run. Rule of Thumb, last of all, about 5 lengths off the pace as they're into the final 450 meters. Jam Jam, Paper Trail, Intimidator, these three have gone out to do battle. Towards the outside, we've got Future Turn, who's starting to run him smartly. Rosh Kadesh is deepest out on the track with the sheepskin noseband. Bardolino and Professor Snape looking for a way through along the inside running rail as they're into the final furlong now. It's Intimidator with Professor Snape. Future Turn is starting to run him smartly on the outside with Bardolino. It's Intimidator and Professor Snape. Bardolino, Future Turn, it's still Intimidator out in front. And Intimidator just gets ahead of Professor Snape. Bardolino into third, then came Future Turn in fourth, followed by Paper Trail, Rosh Kadesh, and Jam Jam. Number 7, Intimidator, Grand Finite for the Justin Snaith stable. The Snaith team also having a treble on the day. And a welcome back Grand Finite from his holiday period. And we'll win here with number 7, Intimidator, who now becomes a 2-time winner from 12 starts and just gets ahead of number 1, Professor Snape, into second. Number 7, Intimidator, from number 1, Professor Snape, into second. Then came number 2, Bardolino, into third, followed by number 4, Future Turn, who rounds up the quartet in fourth. Further back in range to Paper Trail and Rosh Kadesh, who was a little disappointing, and Rule of Thumb a long way back. Towards the inside, one from the right-hand side, we've got Intimidator. Grant Fanicat does battle here against Corne Orpha and Professor Snape. You can see a little bit of argy-bargy into the final furlong they go. Grant just gathering the reins, starting to direct him towards the outside. But he is going to come home to win here, number 7, Intimidator, and just gets ahead of number 1, Professor Snape. The winner for race number 7, Intimidator.